So first of all, Right to Play started off in '94 as kind of an idea, and it's blown up over the past 10 years. Can you talk just a little bit about the progress that's happened over that period of time?
Sure. Well, we were born out of the Olympic movement. We actually started off as an organization called Olympic Aid, at which point Johan Koss, who's our Right to Place founder, visited Eritrea and was quite moved by what he saw there, and that trip was planned by Olympic Aid. And after he won all of his medals and retired, he sort of transformed the organization into what it is now, Right to Play. And Olympic Aid at that time was just a sort of fundraising arm. And now what Right to Play is today is fundraising and implementing. So we do all of our own programs, and we have 6 national offices which take care of all of the fundraising for the programs, which we have running in 21 countries around the world.
And how did it develop into the 21 countries as well? Because that's just, for the amount of time that you guys have been around, that's just huge development.
It's pretty incredible. It's sort of depends on a few different factors. We generally need, I think, 3 years of funding for each program before we enter into a new country. So it depends. We get a lot of requests from various governments, and it just depends where the need is greatest and where we may be able to partner with local organizations. So it's really a case-by-case basis, but the growth has been pretty incredible, and we're very proud of the programs that we're operating now.
And do you guys operate by private funding, or is it government funding, or is it something that comes from the IOC?
No funding from the IOC. Predominantly, all of our funds come in from government, corporations, private foundations, and grassroots fundraising, so individual donors as well.
And given the fact that you guys have grown so much over the past 10 years, what do you think are some of the things that you're probably most proud of, and where's it going in the next 10 years?
Good question. Probably one of the things that we're most proud of is just the number of children whose lives we've been able to impact. Over the 10 years, we've worked with over 1 million children and currently engage more than 15,000 local volunteers. And about 4 or 5 years ago, we actually were operating under a different model, and we had about 400 volunteers that we sent out. They were from all around the world that we sent to the field for 6-month volunteer opportunities. And so we're really proud of the fact that we've been able to switch to a more sustainable model, and all of our volunteers, all of the people who run our programs are based out of the local communities. So we've gone from just helping the children in those communities to engaging parents, adults, teachers, and local coaches. So it's definitely, how many children we're helping, and also the fact that we're now able to engage entire communities, which just strengthens the impact and really makes it more sustainable.